Hello there, and welcome to my new YouTube account, FM.Underdogs. Basically, I'm gonna be tweeting and uploading videos of Football Manager 16. So yeah, this channel is dedicated to Football Manager 16. I'm a Football Manager addict. I've played it since 1992 when it first came out in the Championship Manager format on the Amiga, and obviously now I'm playing the new FM16. Even before that, I played the original Football Manager, invented by Kevin Toms, on the Spectrum and the Commodore 64 in 1982. That was when I was 9 years old. So that is 33 years of football management experience on computer games. And to be honest, it's impossible to have any more experience than that because no computer game existed before that Football Manager game in 1982. So I'm using the Steam operating system on a Linux PC to play the game, and I'm really impressed with it. Never used it before. Very quick. You don't need the same level of resources as you do on a Windows PC because you don't need antivirus, and there's no Windows processes happening in the background. Basically, your computer is running Football Manager for you to play, and that is it. So very impressed with that. Very easy to use. My Twitter name is FM_Underdogs, and I'll be tweeting on there as well about the new Football Manager game. Any hints, tips, tactics, new players, any funny quirks, anything like that at all. When I play Football Manager, I only play as teams that haven't won any major honours for at least 10 years. I just don't see a challenge in being someone like Barcelona or Man United. What can you achieve that hasn't been achieved there before? There's no challenge there whatsoever, in my opinion. Maybe my United fans may disagree, but that's where me and them differ. I'm a fan of an unnamed lower league side for now, anyway. And yeah, I used to support Liverpool when I was a kid, as a child. They were the best team, and then you move on and you start supporting the real team that you can go and watch, that you can follow, and yeah. So I just don't see the challenge in choosing a team that has already won loads of stuff. Where can you go with that? At the moment, I'm playing in France. I think France is a great challenge. You've got PSG to compete with all their resources, and it's a good challenge at a European level as well. Because if you can get through to a European cup, European competition, then if you were to win, say the Europa League, or get to the latter stages of the Champions League, then you would have done fantastically well, and it would be worth something to do that as a French team. If, for example, you played as a team in Germany, Italy, or Spain, finished third in the league, qualified for the Champions League, and then got to the semi-finals, the fact that you finished in the third position in the in the domestic league would mean that you were of a certain level, and there'd be a certain level of expectation attached to that. So I think France is a great challenge, and that's it. So I'm playing as Toulouse, as you can see on screen, and if I look at the history of the club there, competitions, they haven't won anything since 1957. So that's a cracking challenge for a start off. They finished third in the league in 2007. That's it. Although annoyingly, when you get the welcome message from your chairman or whatever when you start a new career in Football Manager, it says they haven't won anything for 10 years. I think, 10 years? It's not 10 years, but they're talking about this Gambardella Cup, which they won in 2005. Unfortunately, makers of Football Manager, that is a cup for under-19s, so that really doesn't count as a major honour. But I'm still quite happy, even if I think that is something they've won that happened 10 years ago, so that I'm fine with that. Toulouse is a good club to be because, in my opinion, they've got 35,500 capacity in the stadium, so you're going to get receipts. You can improve the ground, get bigger crowds if you're successful. The reputation is 3.5 stars, so other than the likes of Paris, maybe Lyon in France, who may have 4 stars for Lyon, that's good. You can get a decent level of players, but you're not going to get any world superstars. But that can perhaps come with reputation. That's Toulouse. Transfer budget was originally just over 1 million. So I've sold a few players to increase it, and the wage budget is now 340,000. But originally it was considerably less than that. But because I've sold a few players, I've tinkered with the split between transfer budget and wage budget, and now I'm happy that I've got a bit of money to buy some players, but also I can offer some wages as well to get those players in. In fact, I'll look at transfers right now and show you what I've done with it. Nothing great shape. I've sold Martin Braithwaite to Hoffenheim. He plays a false nine on a winger, but I don't really want to play wingers, and I do play a false nine, but he hasn't got the stats, in my opinion, to play that position. So I've cashed in on him, £7 million. He was worth 6, so I didn't sell him for less than market value. In fact, he was agitating for a move to Marseille. That's why I originally thought, well, I'll offer you out, and Marseille did offer for him, but it was about 4 million, so I wasn't going to sell him for that, and it wasn't even up front either, it was instalments. So Hoffenheim paid 7 mil up front. He's gone. Also, a couple of guys out on loan there, they're no great shakes, but they may be in a couple of years' time. Not worth much, so there's no point selling them. These two here, Maxime Pelican, Arsenal bought him for 1.5 million now. His stats don't look that impressive to me at all. He says he scouts from his 3 stars, but he was 2 up front and a little bit. So look, current ability, half a star, potential ability 3. So I'm quite happy to have got 1.5 million for him. There was some decent teams in for him actually. There was I think Monaco were in for him and Porto. So yeah, there was quite a bit of interest, surprisingly. Same thing goes for this guy here. Inter's bought him for 1.2 mil, but again, as far as I can see, he's no great shakes. But there was a bit of interest in Dortmund room for him as well. 1.5 star, potential 3. Yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. I mean, even in a few years' time, if he was going to get to be 3 stars, I would rather have the 1 million now, because at the moment, starting with Toulouse, that does make a difference to the resources, what players you can get in, spend a little bit extra on wages, that kind of thing. So what I've used for money is I've bought Tim Cahill, which is a stopgap. I play him as a midfielder, central midfielder, but like attacking. Hopefully he'll get some goals, as we all know. He gets forward, he scores a lot of goals with his head from corners, that kind of thing. So we'll see. These 3 guys all play the same position. They all play as a roundouter. The space invader. German pronunciation is not my strong thing, but a wide poacher. So I've got these 3, and none of them. They're all. This one is one for the future. He probably might play a little bit now. 22 years old. I'm quite happy with him, but he's one for. See his stats there. Not so bad. His work rate is not really up to it, but that'll come with a bit of training and that. And these 2 just stopgaps really, playing that position until I can get somebody that I really want in. His stats are right for the job. Acceleration, obviously, he's 32 years old, so, just a stopgap. The same goes for Ismailov, which I remember from previous versions of Championship Manager actually, but again, he's not great shakes, but they just stop gaps until I get somebody decent in. I've got a bit of cash now to spend. So the reason I've done that is because tactically I like to play a false 9, and Ben Yedder in Football Manager 15 anyway was a tremendous false 9, and then I like to play an advanced playmaker either behind him or out wide, depending on what you got at the club. And then I like to play a Rumdeuter, space invader, wide poacher. So you got your false 9 dropping off, creating space, and you've got him getting into the box to try to finish off, and I find it works well. You've got the guy who's creative as well to supply the ammunition for them. So and you've got your central midfielders there, both playing attacking mentality, getting forward. Fullbacks on automatic because they've got a lot of space to run into, and also with an attacking mentality there, they get forward as well. So yeah, I've been playing that type of formation for quite a while now, with success in Football Manager 15. May need a bit of tweaking for Football Manager 16. You know it is when a new version of the game comes out. It's always a little bit different. Team instructions. I like to get stuck in. I like to be expressive. Like to close down. Play a bit narrower because I want that wide poacher to be able to easily get to the box. I don't want him out wide anyway. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Sometimes I like to play deeper against, like, maybe when I play Paris, that kind of thing. If I'm chasing a game, I push the defence up in offside trap, that kind of thing. Just horses for courses, as they say, tweak things around each game really. But um, that's it. Look at the club again. No schedule. Schedule. That's what I was going to show. This friendly, 5-all draw. Hopefully that's not really a sign of how the defence is going to go this season. Shipping 5 goals to KZ for in the game. Don't seem too severe, and looks pretty much like it did before, with slight tweaks and changes here and there, which I'll be tweeting and uploading videos about as and when I find things that I think can be helpful to achieving something within the game. But I don't like it when they change it too much. At least it looks the same to the eye. There has been versions of the game where they've drastically changed the menu system and the way that the game looks, and I didn't like that. I like to be able to pick it up and play it just as you were with the previous version, and come across the new additions to the game as you go in. So I like the way this looks. Another thing I noticed playing with Toulouse is, bizarrely, they've got no physio. So here I am, the eve of the first match of the season. I play Saint Etienne at home on the next day in the game. I don't have a physio, and I just noticed that just before I was preparing this video. So the first thing I have to do is try and get physio in place for the match tomorrow. Bizarre. So when you start the game as Toulouse, as I have, there's no physio at the club. A bit bizarre. Anyway, yeah. So that's pretty much it. So I'll be doing tweets and uploading videos, going through Football Manager 16. One more point I'd like to make: I never ever do save scumming. You know, when you save the game and then you reload it, so you get the desirable result by replaying matches and that. Never do that. Absolutely pointless. It's a computer game. You're playing it for fun. In effect, all you're doing is cheating yourself. It's just pointless. So yeah, so that's my first video. Hopefully my next videos will progressively get more professional and in both commentary and technical style. But for now, that's it. Cheers. Thanks now.